Salutations, you beautiful, sexy, but in a classy way people of YouTube. It must have been lag here, and today we're going to be talking about the Xbox Series X versus the PlayStation 5 and where they stand today. Xbox has had two chances to really let us know what it's capable of, and honestly, I gotta say, I'm less than impressed. Now, the first run, what did we see? Gameplay reveals. No. We saw gameplay trailers. I have no idea what the console's capable of, and neither do you. They said they learned, and they prepared July 23rd to be an event of mic drops. I think the only thing that dropped was my jaw when I saw what Halo Infinite looks like, and not in a good way. As you could see, this barely even equals current gen gaming. They do say that they will eventually put in a patch for ray tracing. I'm sorry, this is supposed to be your console seller? This is what's supposed to push the Xbox Series X into the hands of millions of hungry, insatiated people? I think our bellies are full, mostly from the reveal of the PlayStation 5, which at the same night we got to see what it looks like. We also saw a whole bunch of games, many of them looking beautiful, ready to go on the next gen system. Now, I want to talk nerd stuff for a minute. Being an IT professional, I have a little background understanding. The Xbox is pushing 12-something teraflops of GPU performance, with the PlayStation 5 pushing 8-something. So it just seems like Xbox is the most powerful console ever, right? Well, that might be true as far as horsepower. A lot of the leading industry experts say that the next push for graphical power is not in the GPU's raw performance, it's actually in the bandwidth allocated to all the components being able to speak to the CPU. In that regard, PlayStation 5 is using PCIe Gen 4, which a lot of modern PCs aren't even capable of yet, while the Xbox is still stuck on PCIe Gen 3. Now, I'm a PC Master Race person myself, but I run Intel. I'm not capable of PCIe Gen 4 yet, that's just for AMD. Luckily, both consoles are running on Zen 2 architecture, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's like before we were getting consoles that had the horsepower of a cell phone against PCs. We couldn't even argue. These consoles coming out are legit like mid-tier ATX machines. It's really impressive. For the first time, you can't make a PC for the same price as a console at $500 if that's what it winds up being. You can't. It's pretty cool. The future is now. Now, that just means in like 6 months, the PC is going to come out with parts that literally just roll it up and smoke the consoles, no question. But as for right now, it's super impressive to see that stuff. PlayStation 5, they're not explaining this in their launches. You know, they're just showing you very, very pretty games. And guess what sells consoles? Very pretty games. At this point, it doesn't even seem like Xbox wants to sell the Series X, which might not be a bad thing. They're pushing the Game Pass. It seems like they want to sell the Game Pass more than they want to sell a console. They're going games as a service. I'm going to drop a little opinion of mine as far as being in the IT field. I feel that in around 10 years, the future of everything is NIC cards and displays. NIC cards and displays, that's all it's going to be. Gone are the CPUs, the GPUs, the RAM. I mean, home PCs is different. Let's talk about consoles and stuff. It's just an interface, whether it's a monitor or a tablet or a hologram at this point, who knows. And the network interface card that will connect the display and get all the information from a data center, aka the cloud, where all the horsepower actually is. All the horsepower is going to be either at Google or Microsoft, or who knows what Sony's going to do. They'll probably use a third party or something like that. They'll have all the horsepower there. And what you do is you pay a monthly fee to quote unquote rent the console or something along the lines. And I just feel like that's the future of gaming. Xbox is going way ahead of the curve, and they're already trying to do that. You have xCloud, you have Game Pass, and then you have the games on PC. Do they even want to sell the Series X? Who is the Series X for? In my opinion, this is to say that the Series S is a thing, which it is. We all know it. So you want to buy the cheapest console capable of running next gen, you're going to buy the Series S. That's done. Then you could go to a PC unless you're somebody who likes an easy interface, the ability to sit on a couch and just press one button and your games are running. There's actually a lot of people for that. There is that niche that it will sell, but for the hardcore gamers, is it really going to sell? PlayStation, on the other hand, they're making games that are looking good, and you could only get them on PlayStation. If you want to play Horizon Zero Dawn, let me tell you, 3 of my top 5 games are PlayStation exclusives. If I want to play them, or if I want to play the new Horizon Zero Dawn, if I want to play the new God of War, I have to get a PlayStation. If you want to play the new Halo, you do not have to get an Xbox. In September, you can play it on your phone. You can play it right now on your PC when it comes out. What is the point of getting it? So we thought Xbox wisened up, but it just doesn't seem like they're capable of it. The best looking game, in my opinion, was Medium, a third-party game. Stalker 2, third-party game. You have Obsidian, which is doing really cool stuff. It just comes down to opinions. A lot of it is niche. You're going to form your opinions, I'm going to form mine, but let's do the check boxes. What has the higher install base right now? PlayStation. Can you buy exclusives on PlayStation anywhere else? No, so you have to buy a console. PlayStation. Who did the better reveal? PlayStation. Who showed what next-gen games are actually gonna do? PlayStation. I'm not even trying to be a console fanboy. My allegiance is to the PC. I have a Switch, I have an Xbox, I have a PlayStation, I have my PC. I'll play games wherever I want. Why buy a Series X at this point? Why? I don't see it. So I actually think the battle was already won. That's not even including the rumor that there's still going to be 2 more PlayStation exclusives to come out. I swear if one is Twisted Metal, I'll lose my shit. I'll be so happy. But let me know what you think. I'm not trying to be a fanboy. I just think it's clear as day after the July 23rd presentation. PlayStation has it. They don't even have to show anything else. It's done. Unless it's like ridiculously overpriced, which I don't think it's gonna be. Let me know what you guys think. Please like, subscribe, leave me messages, let me know. Lots of love to me, lots of love to you. Have a great one.